Okay guys, I want to welcome you again. Welcome to another video. It's a morning here and we're by the water. Beautiful view. I live nearby to here, as I say. I have been for almost 2 years. And it's pretty quiet. We've had some rain recently. See a few ripples on the water. There's definitely fish there, And it's another little quick workout video. I woke up very early. I got some stretching in, but I didn't get the best in working out wise. But I always do a full basic top to bottom stretch every day, my whole body, and basic working out. I'm going to do a bit more just to get a bit more in, because I've done some earlier. What I'm going to do is I'm going to be in this little location here, and I'm going to do a few stretches, a few squats, a few stretches, maybe a bit of horse stance, marbu, we'll see. And then I'm going to go on to that low beam, because I like this beam. I like this one here. The top part's broken here, as you can see, but this is really good for gripping, and it's a pretty good height to do some sets of some push-ups on, some elevated push-ups on these. It's really good to work with. So I'm going to do that, okay? Now, it's been raining recently, so you can see it's a little bit dirty and wet around here. I'm trying to find a space just to put my bag. It's pretty quiet because there's nobody around at the moment, for the most part. But let's just get a few things in, and then what I'm going to do after that is I'm going to basically just hurry up and get myself back home, because I need a pee as well. So it's one thing to be working out and push-ups, but when you're busting for a pee, it's harder than can be, I say. So let's get this out of the way, man. Please ignore the fact that I need a pee, or just take that take that note of that. Okay, I'm going to stretch here. I don't know how good the camera angle is. It's not great. First off, I'm just going to do some basic stretching here, okay? So I'm going to do a few squats to get them out of the way. Put my keys in my pocket there. Zip up that pocket. My keys in my back pocket, I think. Zip that up. And then zip this up. Is that from Robocop? 1 or 2? Oh yeah, it's a nice day because it's not like the zip's broken on that. So, but yeah, I'm just saying, it's been a bit cooler because of the rain. That's another good thing. Let's just get some squats in, because I don't know if people are going to come over here or not. Wearing these sandals because of the weather and stuff, and these sandals are not convenient for working out in. They just really aren't convenient, but they're not convenient, I'm saying. But the thing is, the squats, they're pretty good. They've got a pretty good grip, pretty flat, The thing is, with these sandals, because they're bigger, they come out longer than the toes, so it's harder to do certain things, even push-ups, elevated or whatever. Any kinds of push-ups or working out, martial arts, it's really hard to do with these sandals on. These are not for it. That's why you should wear trainers and sneakers, sports shoes or kung fu slippers, or you should be wearing sports trainers, Yeah. Getting a few extra stretches in. Get it in, My side leans in, get some more of those. Upper body, just leaning over. I'm not going to go crazy, I'm just doing a bit extra, to get it in. But you do want a nice thorough stretch, is what you want, each day, really. Stretching is important. It's top to bottom. You shouldn't be talking, you should breathe, focus. A few people around, but I think most people would be going to lunch anyway around this sort of time. It's just gone 11 o'clock, I think. Just gone around 11 o'clock, sometime after 11 now. So, yeah, mate. Take care of your health, innit? Because I could go home right now. I could just go home right now and do my other stuff. I've got animation and stuff to work on, art and animation and my stuff that I do at home. But the thing is, your health is important. First and foremost, health. You know. So yeah. You know. That's what it is, you know. That's what it is, man. I'm not going to do full splits in these. I'll try to, you know, I split my shorts one time. I'm not wearing the convenient like sports trousers or anything today. And you know, training pants. Yeah. I'm not wearing tracksuit bottoms or anything, so I'll be careful, you know. Upper body twists, and then I'm going to swing my arms in a moment. I should stand in this circle here, perfect, you know. Good. Breathing and all that, stretching. You can do your joints, obviously, you know, your neck, your waist, your wrists and your ankles, knees, all that. Fingers, you know. I've done all that this morning anyway. You know, just going over a few things. Get some swings in. Basically what I do every morning anyway. I do all this every morning anyway. If we do get any distractions, okay, or interruptions I should say, from people, then I might have to move locations. I don't want to, but it's okay because there are quite a few, as we've found, as you know, there's quite a few locations where I can do some push-ups anyway around here, off bars and walls and things. That's just the way I like to do them. Elevated, you know, off walls and low beams like that, low bars, steps, curbs, backs of benches. I like to do my push-ups like that, you know. As I say, I'm not trying to get attention in a bright orange t-shirt. Bright orange t-shirt, man. I'm in a bright orange t-shirt representing Shaolin. As I say, Shaolin Temple, man. Shaolin Temple for life. In my own way of saying it. I've never, in this video, it's 2020, okay? July, I'm coming, no, in August now, August 2020 now, okay? It's, and I say, yeah, I've never been, to this point in my time, I've never been to the Shaolin Temple, either. I hear there's one in the south as well as the north or whatever, but I've never been to the Shaolin Temple. I'm talking about the Henan one. Never been there, you know. Or Udon, as I say, Gong, which is famous for its Tai Chi, you know, Tai Chi, Ma Huajang, internal arts, and all that, you know, the Dao, you know, which is what I love, you know. Philosophy, the arts. I love all the martial arts, you know. It's hard and soft in all of the kung fu, you know, arts, but just get a bit of my root, a little bit, you know, root wise, you know. There is you know, hard and soft in all of the arts, you know, the kung fu art. Martial arts in general, like traditional arts, there should be, you know. It really should be. you know. But so especially Kung Fu systems I'm sort of speaking about, you know, Kung Fu systems. But you know, it should be in all martial arts, you know. But yeah. But so hard and soft, you hear about the hard and soft, you think of Shaolin, maybe you think of like hard, and then Gong, you think of like soft, but it's no, they've got hard and soft in both, you know, just different ways. You think of Shaolin, you think more like of external art, and then when you think of Gong, you think of internal arts. There's three internal schools or ways, as I say, Taiji, Bagua, and the Taiji trend, Bagua, and of course Xingyi trend, and of course different forms of Qigong exercise. Some noisy kids over the back there. Now, I've got nothing against anyone, old people, young people, anybody, but I say you don't want distractions when you're working out, you know. This is a public space, so I'm hoping, you know, I can get what I can get in and focus a bit, you know, without any distraction. Yeah. Stretching my legs. Yeah. So really punching. I'm not punching with power, I'm just like stretching my muscle, my skin. Stretching. The waist, obviously. See, it's the exercise. This is what it is in Kung Fu, especially. That's what it is, you know. It's like in martial arts, you want to work your exercise into the whole thing's what we want, basically. The fighting art and the exercise, the fitness. It's got to be there for a reason, you know. It's not just like you're a fighter and you do some exercise to keep fit. No, that's the beauty. That's the, when I say beauty, I mean that's the amazingness about Kung Fu. It's like it's all you know how to use it. It's all as one. The exercises are there specifically for the martial arts as well as keeping you fit, and then the whole thing is about keeping you fit. But it's like that's there to help the moves better, and then you learn how to, you know, move in different ways to defend yourself. I better hurry up though, because I reckon some people might come around in a minute. Yeah. They may do. Yeah. Yeah. This is nice. Yeah. Hold it for a bit. I can hear some people coming over the back there. Hear a few voices over the back there. Some people. Carefully stretch my foot back. So you're aware of your surroundings. I'm not being paranoid, I'm just saying, like, aware of your surroundings as well, you know. All your five senses tuned in, tuned on, you know. Yeah. So, that's that. You know, your neck, of course. Your neck, of course. Two. So you'll see, I'm not doing a lot of Kung Fu skills. It's mostly like exercise in the videos I've shown. There are certain videos where you see me doing some simple training, but I've not like gone into deep stuff, especially for a while, like explaining and demonstrating various techniques and trying to like. Because the thing is, I used to do lots of videos showing a lot of martial arts, like what I know and stuff. But the thing is, it's better to teach people, you know, face to face, and just teach what you know. And like I say, because you do martial arts, it doesn't mean that you're invincible or some tough fighter. I'm not a tough person or a show off. Even my Kung Fu and my martial arts is not great. I don't have a black belt in any form of martial art. I've just studied martial arts my whole life since I was 12, around 12 years of age. In this video, as I say, it's August 2020. and I'm nearly 38. I'll be 38 years of age in, November. So but the things like, I've just studied martial arts my whole life. I've studied 3 years of this, 3 years of that, 2 years of this, whatever. I've studied constantly different arts under different teachers and getting the information from all kinds of sources and studying with people, and then training so hard in my free time, much more than even in the classes. So, and then I've taught people as well. So I've studied the heck out of all kinds of martial arts, bare hand training, health stuff, forms, fitness. I don't have the biggest muscly physique, fair enough. I'm trying to work my strength better on my arms as well as just the legs. My legs have always been stronger. I've always been fairly flexible, but I'm not the most flexible person. Plus, I'm not like 20 now. I'm almost 40. I don't want to say it, but you can keep. They say it's just a number, but age and you've got to take care of your health and fitness, and you can do good for yourself. You've got to push yourself, Mike Tyson's been doing very good. I've seen on the news, in the videos recently, for himself, fitness-wise. 54 this year, right? But I'm just saying, okay, look, the thing is you've only got this one chance to live, and if you keep yourself healthy and fit, there's a lot of things you can do. Sports, you can just dance to music every day. You can go running, go down the gym, go swimming. There's a lot of things you can do. I do a bit of running now and again, but mostly I like to just do my martial arts. And when you train martial arts, when you're by yourself, there's a lot of stuff you have to do. Like, I've been training for many years, training the skill. But it's like, I know what I know, and it's like, you've got to keep your skills, ability, you've got to keep it sharp. But it's like, when you train with people hand to hand, it's better. When you train your martial arts anyway, the fighting skills and say for self-defense, it doesn't mean you're invincible or like super tough. I'm not tough at all. I'm not even the most confident person or tough guy, anything like that. I'm not even though I say I don't like MMA and stuff like that, it doesn't mean I'm trying to compete. I'm never trying to compete with anyone on the street or in the ring. Even if people don't do martial arts, there's some tough guys out there who are really tough. But I'm saying, you want to avoid that. You want to find peace. It's not about being a coward, but it's not about being a tough guy. Martial arts is about humble connection with nature. So you realise it's not even about trying to be humble. It's about connecting with nature and truth and real honesty in yourself. And it's wise to avoid trouble. It's literally the art of. It's like the art of running away, you could say, but without having to do it without any skill. Like you're trying to avoid getting hurt. You're trying to avoid harm to life. But you train, all these fighting arts, and you train really hardcore, even to kill. The art, the martial art, the skill, really, in the ancient way it's trained is really you become so good. But it doesn't mean to say that you're going to be good in every way. There's many ways you can fight. I'm not the most confident person to stand up to someone and say, look at what I can do and take them on. I'm not the strongest guy, even with my skill, even with what I know about true kung fu, traditional martial arts, this kung fu stuff, karate stuff, whatever I've learned. It doesn't mean I'm going to take on whoever. But I'm just saying I know what I know. I have reactions to stuff. So if you do MMA and that's your thing, fair enough. But I prefer the deep arts, the deep traditional martial arts, let's say. Anyway, I'm gonna get on with my push-ups in a moment. I'm gonna move the camera around in a moment. But yeah, it's always good to do some basic stretching and exercise. And exercise is hand in hand with traditional martial arts. That really is. It's hand in hand. I know I'm talking a bit too much now, but the thing is, see, there's a misconception in martial arts in general. There's a misconception in martial arts, where they say it's like people think that you've got to be so strong, like muscly, super strong, and you use your power. And they say, yeah, it's all nonsense and bullshit and crap. They say if you're just someone who's just skinny, whatever, anyone, they don't believe that there's actual use in the arts and that you can use them. The traditional martial arts, they think it's nonsense. A lot of people today, because they just don't know it. They just don't know. And you see videos online of people doing traditional martial arts and getting themselves beaten up in a ring or something because they're trying to force the techniques and do some fancy style. And it's not about that. Whatever styles of kung fu is, it might look fancy, it might look stupid, it might look cool, whatever it is, but it's not the way. There's use in the techniques, various different applications and ways to use the techniques. But you don't do it on someone. It's like it works in a right way in accordance to what the opponent's doing. So when you train by yourself, any martial arts, even just the fighting moves, they're mainly like, it's like an exercise, you know, for yourself. But when you're training with someone, you can get the actual feel, you know how to use the techniques. You know how to use it. Because your body learns to feel actually what works, you know. Okay, I better hurry up now because it's going to rain. I'm talking a lot. I'm getting wet with sweat though. This must be a good thing, you know. I'll do a bit of a stretch quick on my legs, just really quickly. Okay. A bit of a stretch. You know. Whatever. Not the most flexible, as I say. Not the most flexible. I'll do what I can now. That balance. It's all about balance, you know. That balance. Martial arts is about finding balance in your life anyway, and the core of what you're all about, your own health, you know. That route's really important to do, that route, you know. Get that route. Get it in. It really is. Get them squats in. You know. Get it all in. Your alignment, your coordination, all of that, you know. Okay, so I'm going to move the camera, we're going to go there. Go there. Jumping jacks, I've done some, right? I've done some jumping jacks, didn't I? Hold on, I forgot we did jumping jacks or not. I think I did. Did a few jumping jacks, hold on. All your basics and that, you know. I didn't do any, did I? Just a few. We're going to get some push-ups in now to control my breathing, you know. So I'm going to get a few push-ups in. I'm going to bring the bag over. As I say, there's a few people being noisy over there, a few workers and stuff, noisy workers, but I'm not going to worry too much. I'm going to put my bag here, put my phone on the bag, just stand it there. It's about helping yourself. I'm trying to avoid trouble, but you get like people coming over sometimes. So if I get any groups of people coming over here noisy, trying to beat me up, I won't be kicking people in the head today or risking getting beaten up. Like I did one time, I had to kick someone in the head for, you know, someone was trying to drag me off and kidnap me twice basically, so I threw a couple of kicks out, you know. Anyway, but yeah, I'm not going to be silly, but you know, what I am going to do is have to change locations if I really have to. If I have to change locations, I will, okay? Not the best camera angle there, I know. I'm going to try and get a few push-ups in, okay? Here, on that over there, that low beam, okay? If you hold on 1 second, bear with me, I'm trying to set my bag up in a good, stable way. It's like rocking over, you know. Sugar. Bear with me, guys, yeah? So that is an angle there. Let's go. I'm going to get a few in. A few sets in. I'm not going to talk. I'm just going to get a few sets in, alright? I'm not going to talk too much. I'm just going to get a few sets in of those elevated push-ups on that beam. Let's go. I'll take breaks in between, like breathing, obviously, to get ready. But let's go for it. A few sets. If I fall in the water, you can laugh. You see, all you'll see is two arms swinging at the top. You know. Feels so good to be working out, you know. Always. Make sure you're all loosened up and ready, you know, ready for any exercise. Don't hurt your muscles, you've got to listen to your own body, right? So I have to remember, your body is really the teacher. There you go. The first few are the hardest. So we're not going for the Olympics, we're not going for Olympic shit, you know. We're just doing a few. No show or anything, you know. I know there's people, these are incline, you can do decline too, you can put your feet up on something, right? There's people that can do that. You know, there's people that can do like one finger push-ups and all this, hundreds and hundreds on the ground. I know, on the ground, I know. My goal isn't to compete with people. Constantly, my goal isn't to show off. My goal isn't to be some world-class weightlifter or whatever. You know, whatever you see me doing, I'm just helping myself. Developing some strength and flexibility. Always helping myself in mind and body. That's what it's about. Please get back to nature. Always, you know, find the truth in yourself. Always. You've got to understand that it's not in other people. Your life is in you to the day you die. You've got one body. The flesh of you. Maybe there's a spirit, who knows? Let's go. You wider ones, let's go. Get a few in, a few sets. Woo. Obviously you can see by looking at me, you can see I'm not the strongest person. But there's people out there in much worse shape than I'm in. You know what I mean? And that's not a comparison thing, me to them, them to me, or for them to even think about, I don't know me think about, but it's like, it's about, you know, the truth. Do you want to do more, you know? Do you want it? Feel better or worse on different days, different times. And as I say, I'm not making excuses. I'm not making excuses, but these sandals are really hard to do it in. Do these push-ups in because, and a lot of exercises, because they over flap on the end and they're floppy and big, you know. And yeah. Whereas when I wear my trainers, my sneakers, everything's fine. It's all good. I'm gonna do a few more sets of these, definitely, you know. Let's do it, man. Go. Full on, man. I forgot that's 4 or 5 sets. I think 5 sets, right? I'm gonna do about 4 more sets, maybe 6 more sets. How about that? 6 more sets on here. Get it in. Or maybe 4 more sets on here and 2 more sets off of a step somewhere. And if there's people there, I'll just come back and do 2 more sets here or whatever. I want to get 6 sets in, 6 sets of 8. Let's go, man. One down, 5 to go. The way I feel No, I'm just going to do them all here. I was going to go to the steps over there, but there's no point. I'll just, for today, I'll do them all here. I'm talking too much, let's go. Whew. How many is that? 4 more sets, right? 4 more sets. I've got 3 or 4 more sets. I'll do 4 more. Fuck you. Let's go. Come on. Fuck. Sorry to swear, but it's hard, you know. Take it a bit in his stride. You have to take it in his stride, sort of thing, you know. Obviously, you can't climb a mountain in 2 minutes. You know what I'm saying? You can't climb a mountain in 2 minutes, let alone 2 mountains in 1 minute. You know what I mean? You can't, you know what I'm saying? Explain half your life in half a year or a year. You know, you can't explain your life in a year. The experience of a life is a lifetime. Trees grow, the way things grow, you know, the way things develop is with time. So the life force in you, the determination to live and strive for things, it's like the natural root of a tree growing up. It just naturally grows slowly and it becomes this massive strong oak tree. Same as your human body grows stronger as you grow, like living things. But when you're trying to get a development, you're forcing, you're trying to do it, you know. The power, you know, the power of nature, what nature can do, certain things, you know. The stronger the wind's blowing, it blows things around. So you're literally, you know, strengthening gradually. Same as your flexibility, you're stretching and everything, you know, same thing. Okay. Next set. Let's go. At least it's not raining yet. Good. 2 more sets of 8. Doing good. Some good stuff. Swing, didn't do these earlier, but swings, big swing circles, back and forth as well. When you need no more. There's your focus and that, all that. Going. Damn! For your karate, for your tiger kung fu, tiger claw, tiger paw, the grip, you know, all that really, you know what I mean? Karate, you know, gripping, power, yeah. Train yourself, I'm saying, you know, is the goal I'm trying to say, you know, like, you don't need to say like, oh, I'm too skinny, or I'm not anything compared to somebody else's power. You don't need to say that, you know. Men or women, if you want to help yourself, any build, you can. You graduate. You don't have to run a marathon. You can do a bit of jogging. You haven't even got to be swimming like an Olympic swimmer, but you can do a bit of swimming. I can't swim myself. You know, I can't do everything. You can't do everything. You know? You don't have to be a gymnast, but you can be a bit flexible. You can practice a few basic kicks or martial art techniques. You know? I'm not doing any in this video, I know. Just stretching and stuff, but yeah, let's go. So, last set of 8, okay? Let's go, man. Right, just loosening up for a moment. Gonna get the last set of 8 in. Go. Let's go. Oh yeah. And that was that. And that was that. As pathetic as it was, that was that. Yeah, good stuff, you know. Yeah. So, one more thing before I do finish up on the workout part. You can, or this thing, you know, this workout. One thing you can do is, obviously, you can train your arms and stuff too, like, and your low stance work. So I'm in a low stance here, in a low stance where I can hold that and train, you know, and look at something like this. See, here. Not put my arms on his here. Just hold it, you know. Or here, see. Yeah, hold it. Yeah. You know, you can go over here, practice your moves, your blocks, all this stuff. Whatever you want to do, you can do your techniques on the wall like that. Things like that, you know. Coming here, focusing on points. So on here, on here, so here, wherever it's going to be, here, wherever it's going to be, with the techniques, here, technique, with the techniques. Focus your mind, you know, not pushing, just here, all that, and just work your techniques with your one as well. I can also train on things, I use things, see, so using some locations and things around me to help me. Yeah. I can be right here. Train my techniques, anything like this, here, all that, yeah. We're going to get going now. There's some poles and things here, see, like these. You could use different things here to do different things along here, you know, all this kind of stuff, you know. I could literally stand there, and say just use it for kicking practice, like stretching. Just showing a few things. Not kicking with power, which like raising your foot above, things like that. Or high, or there, see, or there, see, things like that, or higher, whatever. Or there, see, whatever it's going to be. Hold it, stretch this leg. Basic things. Yeah. Kind of thing. You're just using your imagination to work out You know? So help yourself. See? Even like here, you might find a point. Like here, let's say, on here, you might find points like this along here. You know, you could be like training on it. You could be using that to be like a training thing, or looking for a thing there to train your moves on. You know, working your moves. You know, all that stuff. All the coming in, all the things you can do coming in. You know, all that. So there's not much space. You wouldn't be going so big. You wouldn't be going for a long way. You wouldn't be going like. You wouldn't be going over there. You wouldn't be going like so big like going up there. You could do all this kind of thing. You can do all that. You know, but you wouldn't do that. You wouldn't be going over there for such a big movement. And you wouldn't do that. The small things, because in real situations, you'd be there. Short range stuff, you know. So he's there. I might be there. I might need him coming in there, kind of thing. There. But I wouldn't be going for a mile over there. Be closer in range. Coming in here. See the knee on. Coming in here. See. Coming in here. And you'd be going in closer range. You wouldn't be going in like from a mile away, going from here and then over here. You wouldn't be doing that. You wouldn't be doing that. You wouldn't be going from a mile away going all. You could do for your coordination. You could be moving along, doing all kinds of like flashy moves. I could do loads of jumping kicks and stuff, and look at stuff around here, you know, and all that. Jumping kicks and things, jumping up, using these for targets for kicks. Not necessarily kicking them, but like actually, like, you know, doing moves. But the thing is, it's not, you know, realistically practical. This would be good for conditioning your arms. Condition your arms on things like that. You know, things like that you can work on. You can put your arms on things like this, you know. Got to be careful with the camera there, but you know, could do things like that. I could be here per se. You know, up on something like that. Like here. Sorry. Be careful with the camera there. But I could be over here, you know, and doing some moves maybe. Or doing all this kind of stuff. See? They're coming in. See? This kind of thing. This one here. See? This one here. This one in here. Maybe, see? Same thing here. See? All that stuff, see? And these kind of. Yeah. Maybe, you know? That kind of stuff. You know? That kind of stuff. Even throwing some kicks or whatever. You want to throw out at it. Some stuff like that. You know, you could do that. But you wouldn't go from a long way away. You could do your basic boxing and stuff. You could do some basic stuff, you know, your kicks, but the things that wouldn't too far away. Really. Even with Tiger, I wouldn't go like so big, you know. You can do all these movements and stuff, but I wouldn't really be going like that. I wouldn't be going like that, you know, so big. I wouldn't be going like that, see, in here. You do these movements of training, see, all the crane and all that, over here. But the thing is, I'll be going all that, you know, from mantis even. See, the thing is, if it was me, I'll be going in close range. Be close range like that. You come in, see, that's how it is, see. Here, close range. See there. Come on. Kind of thing. See. This kind of thing, see? This kind of thing. This kind of thing. Here, see? This kind of thing. This kind of thing, see? This kind of thing. Working your stance. Okay. You wouldn't be going from a long way over there. You wouldn't be going from a long way over there like that. You know what I'm saying? You wouldn't be going over for a long way like that, going to some fancy stance, going into it like that. You wouldn't be doing that. Or coming up to him and going like that. Like here, this kind of thing. You wouldn't be doing that. You'd be coming in a close range. He's coming up to me. You have to come here. See? Can you see? This kind of thing. on the side, see, lock, see, easy. Yeah. Feeling the power of it, see? Coming in there, shoulders, see? Coming in here. So you need to train your legs and train that power in your stance work, you know? Train that power, see? Train it so it's realistic, you know? Small frame, because when the person's coming at you, coming to attack, you come in work in a smaller frame, necessarily you'll be wasting energy, you know. Alright, we're going to stop this one here, okay? Well, just stretching, stretching, we're going to go. Good workout though, good basic stuff, right? Let's go. So I'm covered in sweat, I'm going to go home now, have a nice shower, have a good shower. I've done a lot more than I was going to. I mean, push-ups, I got a few in, what I wanted to do, you know. I could do more, but it's okay, basically, you haven't got to go all out crazy, like, more on different days, you know. Like tomorrow, I think tomorrow I'll probably go to another location, I don't know. Yeah, nice location as well. Nature, tranquility, the yin yang, you know, all that. Yeah. Nature, back to the yin and yang and the nature way, crossing the bridges, you know, of life, breathing the air, the elements all around you, the Tao, you know, that's what it's about. So, yeah, you ain't seen me doing much, I'm not trying to show off or anything. Some movements are bigger and more flashy maybe, but they're useful in different ways. Last time you saw me doing push-ups here, didn't you? You see me doing push-ups here. You see me doing them again right now. Let's go. Yeah, I mean, cool. Let's get a few in. Before I go, let's get a few in, okay? Second step, how about it? Let's go. Get them in, man. What I'll do is I'll wait a moment and do another 8 and we're going to go. Yeah. Seeing as it's a good day for it and there's nobody here, I'm sweating already. It's like it's going to rain here probably. Nice and cool. You know, if you want to see any more martial art training in general, Kung Fu or karate stuff you want to see, just let me know. Like, I mainly focus on Kung Fu styles, let's say Kung Fu styles. Systems. Don't let the word style fool you, it's systems, you know, of use. I'm not robotic, static system, the natural systems with some order and some flow, but like in natural, in when you're training, you've got drills and things, as well as free flow, and then in real life you've got application as is, trained, and in application as is according to the situation as well. It's all in there, there's no limit basically. Kung Fu doesn't teach you to be limitless, it teaches you to be, so I'd say that, so I say Kung Fu doesn't teach you to be limited, okay? Kung Fu doesn't teach you to be limited, it teaches you to be limitless, even in the mindset and the training methodology and the way you train. Go on. Fucking go. Good shit. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I feel great, man. I'm sweating and it's not even a sweaty day, not even a hot day. I'm sweating, I feel good. Clean myself out. So today I didn't train on that wall. I could do it right now, but I'm not going to do it. I didn't train on that broken bench. I didn't train on the back walls over there, that couple of walled areas. I didn't train on those two, whatever you call them, iron green turtles I called them before. you know, and I didn't train on what everywhere else around there, you know. And down the other end, further down this road down here, you got that little blue wall, you know, the blue wall, that little park area, you know. So I'm drenched in sweat. I've just cleaned some shit out of me. I suggest other people do it too. Keep healthy. It's so funny, the other day I was, you know, in one of my breaks, someone said to me, where are you going? What are you doing? I said, I'm going to go and do some exercise, and they were so shocked, you know. I said, well, I've got half an hour to spare. This is yesterday, something else, and I said, I'm going to go out and do some stretching. He said, huh? You're going to do some exercise? You know, a little bit puzzled looking, and I said, yeah. And I said, I didn't get the full thing in this morning, so I'm going to do what I can. And the push-ups, by the way, the push-ups part, okay. The push-ups, I don't always, you know, I don't always put the push-ups onto the whole thing. You know, I don't always do the push-ups. We were just over there just now. You know, I don't always put the push-ups onto it, you know. I don't always put the push-ups onto the whole, the rest of the workout, the stretching, as you know. I don't usually do it, you know. But yeah. But I say whatever, it's all about the yin and yang, as I say. You fucking do it. Whatever it is. You might hear somebody speak to me now, being rude. Hold on. Sometimes you get that. As I say, sometimes you get people being rude, as I say there. Some cocky people, a couple of guards just taking the piss, making fun because I look different. But yeah, you see, like, there's a lot of walls around me. Even these walls, they're slightly higher, but you see those wall areas there? And certain places around there are places where I could do push-ups and stuff off of, you know. But the thing is, it's like, because my head, I like to have my hands about chest height when I do the push-ups, so my head's not going to go through the bars. I might get it stuck with a skinny neck like this. No, just kidding. You know what I'm trying to say though, so I need to let enough. I don't really want my hands to be like too far up above my like, you know, shoulder height sort of thing. It doesn't make it right. It's more like I'm pushing forward then. You know, I try and line my chest up, my shoulder and chest like height across the thing, whatever I'm working with. Pipes there. I'm not going to bust someone's pipes there. Nice flowers around, nice and quiet around here. As I say, I live around here. Nice. Yeah. Fire hydrant. That should be painted red. Okay. Yeah, we go around here. Little quiet path. But then you get people like sometimes walking their dogs along here. You know. Oh, this family's funny. There's somebody who lives in there, and they're always like really noisy, and they don't have their any curtains across or anything. It's like, my God, don't understand privacy. Also, you can hear like arguments in the blocks, sometimes in the building, like people calling out and noisy, and you think, my goodness, what's wrong with people? Just be peaceful with the ones you love, your family, and that. There's no need for any friction. And remember, true respect, love, care, you know, looking up to whatever it is, relatives, even respect, whatever it is, okay, there is no, you know, bullying. There's none of that. Bullies can never get respect. You understand? You might have fear, but you'll never get true respect and be looked at in a good way. You'll be just looked at this as a menace, so you're never going to be feeling good. Bullies, but to be a bully is to be a coward. Really is to be a coward. Don't be a victim to your own fear and you know, slave to think that everybody else has to accept you or be afraid of you or whatever it is. Otherwise you can't accept yourself and have any harmony and peace in your mind and harmony. You know? Well, as I say, there are benches here, like these couple of benches here. I could do push-ups off the back of that bench. I like to do them off the bench, these benches, these stone ones off the back, providing they're strong and they're standing strong. There's the lower one there as well. That's a good height to work with when you're doing a lot of reps and stuff. So basketball yards, basketball fields over the back there, they've got like those bars you can work off of as well, and more benches. I look for all different areas, you know, and places I can do the stuff. All kinds of ways you can stretch. You can stretch your legs on a wall like that. You could do if you wanted to, you know. You just stretch your legs on a wall like that, you know. Also, you know, You can also thingy as well, as I say, you can like I do those push-ups. You've seen me doing them on those, you know, those trees with those metal bars across them on the walls around there and stuff. In that, you've seen that location I train at as well, which is pretty good. Scaffolding bars around the trees, structures, but they're really good because you've got different levels to work on and they're sturdy. You know, do it. So I'm going to stop this one here. Got some guy looking at me there. Some guy watching me. Some guy here looking. See, this guy might say something. I don't know. Listen. Gonna say something. Sometimes they just shout some rubbish. Rude people taking the piss, but you know, don't worry about people, just help yourself, you know. But I'm going to go around the corner, round into the blocks now and finish this video. Thanks so much for watching. It's just under an hour, you know, lots more martial arts stuff to come as well. I can even do push-ups here or at home off the kitchen sink boards or places around here. Buy bits like that. Got far more convenient. I'm going to stop this. You've got some noisy neighbours and stuff here, all kinds of idiots around here. Peace, yeah. Love life. Respect your one mind and body. Thanks for watching. Take care.